watched that Wicked thing, innit? And you were
Oh,
speaking
the
of-
stand-up,
the
okay.
2023
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Right? Talking a lot about Islamophobia, right?
Mm.
At the beginning. So when you were getting into stand-up, did you have a lot of people kind of showing you that?
Not
Or
in, not
was
in
it
the
like
circuit.
not personal, it was kind of just like a
Yeah,
observation?
it's what you observe in society.
Mm.
And you know, me being a British Muslim Pakistani, I've seen what people say about us and what we've been through over the last 20-25 years. And so just observations on that really,
Yeah.
and commentary on that. Within the circuit itself, like, I'm not going to say there's no glass ceiling, there obviously is, but really stand-up especially is very meritocratic. If you're good, you'll get work.
Yeah.
Because if you're in the room making people laugh, that's undeniable.
Yeah.
You can argue
you
whether
get the feedback, innit?
you can argue whether or not someone's a good actor or not a good actor, or is going to sell a film or not going to sell a film, because those things are difficult to judge. But being in a room making people laugh live,
Yeah.
you can't. Your ears are not gonna. Your
Yeah,
ears
you
are not
can't
lying to you. Your
replicate
eyes are
that,
not
right?
lying to you, innit? So, if you're good, you will get work. How far you go is a bit
Is
of
that
luck.
what's debatable?
Yeah, that's a bit where it's a little bit down to luck, a little bit down to how hard you work, a little bit down to people's taste as well, because you might be a brilliant stand-up comedian, but you could be a bit highbrow, and that's not for everyone. Whereas if you're kind of doing more observational comedy about what it's like to live your day-to-day life, what it's like, what it was like growing up.
Because
with
yours
this
is more
auntie or that
personal
auntie.
to you, right?
Yeah, whereas
You speak about your family now and shit, right?
a little bit. I've started expanding it a little bit more. I used to be a little bit more like talking about society and racism and stuff like that, and I feel like how much longer can I talk about that stuff?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
you can't be
It's
a
not-
social justice
It's
warrior
not
for that long.
exactly,
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
not getting solved in it. Like that's gonna be that's
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
be there forever.
Yeah,
So
but the
if I
fact
wanna
that
come back
obviously
to
you're
it-
here
Yeah,
makes
yeah.
a difference, right?
Yeah,
Makes a
yeah.
start. Now there's
So-
more British.
So now I want to
Russian
do a bit more
comedians.
personal stuff, like a bit more about where I'm at right now. And so when I started at 27 and where I'm at right now at 41, so I'm a different person, innit? So obviously the comedy's going to evolve a little bit, the subject matter's going to evolve a little bit. And right now, you know, I got married a couple of years ago, bought a house. So I'm I'm in a very different
big
part of my
milestones, innit? Congrats.
Yeah,
obviously.
thank you, bro. I'm in a very different part of my life than I was when I first started, when I was
Yeah.
doing it part-time, living in London, living in a house share.
What made
basically
you
hustling
take a
and that.
step into comedy? Like, what was it that?
Basically, but what it was, yeah, just funny, innit?
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, I can't not share this with the world, innit? No, I'm not from here, innit?
Man. That's it.
I'm not from London, innit? And I just thought to myself, it's a lonely place. If you're not from here, you don't have relatives here. I have no one here apart from friends. And it's not like in a sitcom where everyone lives with each other, innit? Like, your friends are all over London.
Yeah.
It takes 45 minutes, 50 minutes to get anywhere. Like, it's a trek, innit? And I just thought, I just need something to do in the evening. I'm bored, man. I had a day job in the city. And I just thought...
What were you doing?
I was a civil servant, bro, at the Home
Oh,
Office.
yeah?
Yeah, proper. The Fast Stream, I don't know if you've heard of that.
Nah,
It's a graduate program for the civil service.
Okay.
So I passed that, got in, they put me in the Home Office. So that's what I was working.
Well, so you did your degree and everything?
Yeah.
Did what
all
you were
that.
supposed to do?
Did what I was supposed to do,
Made
bro.
the family happy and then...
All of
You
that.
just felt like
Made
there
myself
was-
happy. That's what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
The
Well,
comedy
you
thing
felt like
came
there was
later.
something missing, right, when you were working?
Yeah, a little. Yeah, really. Because you know what? I wasn't a good worker.
That's where he is at, to be fair, right now. That's what he
Yeah,
was telling me
I
earlier.
I wasn't a good worker, bro. Like, I'll be honest. Like, I'm not. I'm intelligent and I understood stuff. I just didn't like
Yeah,
doing work.
obviously he's intelligent. Come on,
Like,
man.
I just didn't like working though, bro. I didn't like. I found it hard to wake up in the mornings.
Mm.
I have a bit of insomnia in it, so I found it hard to sleep, and then I found it hard to wake up. Right, so I found it hard to wake up in the mornings. I found it hard to motivate myself. I felt like I was working in areas that I wasn't really happy working in. Don't get me wrong, in the Home Office there were some jobs I did that was sick. Like I worked in the Olympics, that was sick. 3 years, yeah, that was wicked. But there were other jobs you're like, I'm not sure about my motivation.
What was your worst
and that.
job?
Asylum seeking policy.
Okay. So what did you have to do?
So it's not so much what I had to do. It's kind of like they have a policy in it where they don't really like asylum seekers and that. And then you're working in that area, and you're like, I'm not really gelling with this, innit?
Yeah.
It's not really. I'm not
It's not
really.
really my cup of
I'm not
tea,
really
yeah.
feeling this, to be honest. And then I moved away from that to go to the Olympics, and that was sick. But again, it was just like I like people I worked. I love the people I worked with. I like the social aspect of it. But it just like, bro, I just wasn't that asked. And I
Yeah.
just told myself, you know what? I don't think I'm gonna get.
Still monotone for you.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make the career in this.
They're
That
not gonna get you further.
yeah, I'm gonna waste my career here.
Yeah.
And so when I started doing stand up, that wasn't in the forefront of my mind though. It was literally I need something to do in the evening. I'm
Okay,
bored.
fine.
I'm bored.
So it started like a hobby, and that's why you were able to
Completely,
wrap
bro.
your head around it. Because if you
Completely,
just
bro.
went in,
Oh
all
yeah,
in,
if I went
it probably
in
wouldn't
thinking
have worked for you.
I'm gonna be a famous comedian or whatever,
Yeah.
that wouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
But I went in going, I need a hobby, and I was actually looking for a writing workshop. So I went
Okay.
online googling writing workshop, and I came across a stand-up workshop,
Mm.
and I was like, "Wow, my friends tell me I'm funny and lying, so
Yeah, yeah.
Might as well.
worst case scenario, I'll make a fool of myself. I can live with
Yeah.
that. Whatever, I'll get over it.
Yeah.
Give my friends a good laugh in it
Yeah.
at my expense." So I went on it. It was like 1 day a week for 6 weeks, and these things they don't teach you how to be funny. They give you mechanics in it, gives you homework, just gets you
Yeah.
started, gets you writing, gets that muscle moving.
Yeah, because then it gets you changing certain jokes when it doesn't get the feedback,
Exactly.
and then keeping on. Yeah.
And so I did that. At the end of it, there was a gig for like, so everyone who was on that workshop just invited family and friends to do a gig. It was very, very friendly, not like not like a real gig, but like an artificial gig.
Yeah.
But it's what you needed. It's like your first ever one, innit?
Yeah.
And whatever you've prepared in that 6 weeks, you then did in front of this audience, and bro, people kind of laughed when I wanted them to laugh. So I was like, I really enjoyed that, man.
Yeah.
And then I found the open mic circuit, which is this subculture in London of like the lowest rung of the comedy ladder. It's where new people go. It's where people who want to try new stuff out go. And bro, this stuff is all over London. Like Sunday to Thursday, all over London, everywhere from east to west, north and south, bro. Like 4 or 5 gigs every single night, scattered all over London. And I just threw myself into that.
Yeah.
Just trying out 5 minutes, 10 minutes, trying to get better and better and better. Paying my dues,
Yeah.
and then entering a few
putting
competitions.
your 10,000 hours in or whatever the fuck they
all
say,
of
right?
that.
Yeah.
So, and then I just what was I saying? Did a few competitions, did well in them, and then just started making a little bit of a name for myself. Started getting into paid work and stuff, and then slowly that hobby became a serious hobby, became a part-time job, became a second job. Then eventually I got to the point where I was like, if I leave London, I could quit my job and do this full time. Because in London I was paying rent in those London rents.
Yeah.
So
So
like,
you're
if
trying to
I stop paying
cut
them,
costs,
if I stop paying them London rents, and I quit my job, I could probably make this work if I don't live in London. So that's what I did at the end of 2016. So now it's been from when I started to when I quit to now. It was exactly in the middle.
Wow.
So
Okay.
I've now done as much time has passed
That's
now
what, like
as
7-8 years?
as it did. Yeah, about 7.5 years as it did from when I first started. 6.5 years. As from when it first started to now, there's been about 6.5 years either side.
How were you able to like balance your full-time job?
Oh, bro, it was hard, bro. It was hard.
Because this is something I'm trying to do.
I
like,
was
I'm trying to
tired
do something on the side
all
as
the
well, like,
time.
trying to do some
Bro,
dance
man,
and
that
stuff.
energy of youth you got, because I couldn't do it now, but that energy of youth is something different, bro, and use it. And